Hello? Are we live? Hope we are live. We should be live, right? Ay, ay, ay. Well, for now the experience is the same like in real life, right? Dear, oh dear. In real life, stuff goes wrong, the mechanics try to fix everything, and then the driver drives out. And whatever happens, happens. Okay, so YouTube says excellent stream connection and quality. My hardware monitor is saying 70% memory usage, 48% GPU usage. Why is my CPU so loaded? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what's going on. It's just bizarre. I had frame rate issues as well, but FFB didn't turn on as well. But now I think it's all good. I think it's all fine. Sorry for the delay. CPU utilization. Well, some cores are just maxing out. I have the... Yeah, I just need to nuke my Windows. I just need to fully reinstall because I don't get it. Nothing makes any sense. I have 9800X 3D. Like the best of the best almost for gaming CPUs. And it's being loaded like I'm running some benchmarking software. I don't get it. Anyway, FPS is locked at 139 and it's achieving that for now, so I'm happy. All my game graphics are on absolute minimum. Everything is on minimum, so it's gonna look horrible. But, well, I accept that just to have smooth game. You're running LMU on a 3050. Oof. Yeah, that check with hardware monitor what's your bottleneck. 3050 sounds like a potential video RAM problem. You're probably being bottlenecked like I have 10 gigabytes of VRAM and it's just using all of it. So actually dropping, like it went from 98 to 93% usage, but then the temperatures on the VRAM dropped in hardware monitor, but like by like 10 Celsius. So it's I don't even know what to say. Four gigabytes of VRAM. Yeah, that's that's a problem. That's a problem for the textures. Yeah, like all the texture details, like car, opponent, circuit, like everything needs to be on minimum for that. And the texture streaming on. And then I don't know if there is some NVIDIA settings in the NVIDIA control panel where you can further decrease the usage, but I don't really think so. Anyway, quality time. Push, push, push. Yeah, this feels like exactly like I imagine in real life. You're suddenly in the car. You just hope stuff will work. You just go out and try to do a good lap, even though you have no idea what's going on. Trying to do a bit of a wet line I just took the latest Go setup, the quali wet setup for it. I made the pack for like the update for this time, 133 LMU version. So I'm not really trying to esport anything, I'm just like trying to have some fun today. The TC is quite high, but at the same time it still is struggling for traction a bit. Hiro, good afternoon. Where to brake very early. I mean, the game doesn't look too bad even with everything on absolute minimum. Except texture filter is on max. I think that thing, it's supposedly not really affecting PC performance much. It's free eye candy. And if you drop texture filter from 16 to low, it really kills the visual. So I have that on max. Nice apex. No purples for now. Yeah, well, I did quite a wet setup, like it's really meant to be for quite a wet track. It's not that wet at the moment. Well, it is wet, but nothing too crazy. Not sure if this is worth it to take the non-rubber line. Biller 46 free. Okay, 4/10. I happily accept that for the bunker lap. We will be taking some liberties with track limits. I watched the previous split live from Biller. Seen he and some others were just fully cutting in quali because the game allowed. Well, not fully cutting, but you know, they're cutting more in real life. The first corner and the last corners, the curbs, they're just fully ignoring the track limits. Hi Mario! For the Aston, I did the one free update for Aston, but I don't think it got actually posted because I had like after the update, I had the weirdest glitch. Like me and I think it was Marcel, like some other Go setup engineers. We were just a second per lap slower for no reason. Same top speed. Same weight, so no extra kilograms added, it was just slower, so I spent 3 days trying to fix that, trying to reinstall the game, nothing helped. Yeah, one free setup, it's fine. Like the only thing I changed for the 1.3.3 update was to make it a bit more stable. Like especially in the braking zones and over curbs, but it's a bit more understeery, so the old setup works fine. Yeah, wet, it's wet. Track is wet. I'll try to just take normal line now, not any wet lines for Porsche curves. Slightly wet, okay, it's drying up. Yeah, that's quicker. Oh, 44 free. Let's see, can I gain a second and a half? Oh, yeah. What? I mean, I'm speechless. What happened there? What?
It's really strange what happened right now.
Oh, hello, hello. Yeah, what was that about?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I have some damage. I guess I just parked the car and checked the replay. What? Oh, my escape. Escape button has escaped. Come on. Back on the keyboard, there you go.
Here just to cheer you up.
Alright. Okay, yeah, let's see. Well, that's now something that is different than real life. In real life, the pole position lap, like the guy went fully to the gravel. Holy moly. That's bizarre. How much is Jenny of Beamer? I have not tried the Beamer yet. So I really don't know. I mean, okay, it's anti-cuts, but... wait, was it some weird interaction between that board and the anti-cut? And it just got, like, lodged underneath the car? I've cut that corner so many times before, but I've never had this happening. That's extremely bizarre. And it damaged the car and everything. Hi, Vandal. I mean, I had the board spinning me around in the past. In R Factor 2 as well. But yeah, maybe it's like... it's indestructible but collidable item. So maybe if it lodges underneath like that, at a very unfortunate angle, it will just cause the strangest of collisions. I was not even cutting that much. Again, in IRL, that's legal, and it would have been a green cut. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's see where we end up. I think I need to potentially make my camera slightly MP3 slightly brighter, but I should be fine. The night is gonna be short. You have tuned the understeering curb compliance and goes. Ah, that's great. That's great. That's exactly what it's meant to do. We the engineers fine tune the stuff according to our own balance preferences. Of course, that's the only thing we can do. And then the app is very useful for every user to fix according to their own needs. LMU, or I'm gonna just take the eSport. It's hot, it's dry, and it should be warning badge ahead of us. Interesting. Copy. Yeah, 10x time. 48 track, 27 air. Oh, Tom. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. I'm the only Genesis. Ooh, the Ford have a new logo. Okay. What do we have to do now? I wanted to double check. Yeah, I started. Oh, yeah. Actually, I wanted to do. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Ferrari with heart on the left. I take mediums this time. I took hard left last time. I'll take mediums. So I've raced this race. It was a weekly event. This is now team event, but I'm soloing.
Luck.
Thank you. So I mean, if you want, you can still do a stint, but I'm like it's. But I will. I can do the whole race. So all good. Just asking because. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have more tires than before now, right? More than with the weekly, because the quali was wet now, and also I have not forgotten about softs, because I did soft quali last time, so then I had a set of completely useless tires.
Yeah. Do I have anything to help you with the strats, or?
I think we just need to see what happens. Like my frame rate is better than last time, but I do have everything on minimum, so pace should be fine. Yeah, let's see what happens. It shouldn't be too much of a strategic problem. It's just 3 stints and a half, so that's it.
Yeah. Just in case of a crash, I'll just be here for the first stint.
All right.
I'll just quickly get my socks. Yeah.
All good.
Good luck.
You got out-qualified. You out-qualified me. Well, I'm just happy I'm here because everything broke when I started to launch my stream. So... Well... Time to start. Let's go. Man, I have like 10 FPS again, but it's slightly better than last time. start was nice. Okay, one thing. My FFB is different than it used to be. Like, not the rumbling. There was a update change log, like there was a line that said they smoothened the FFB, but it's not smoother, it's just like, it's just different. Like in high speed I feel the force is different. Give me the draft. I'm in the French sandwich. So I think, yeah, it's gonna be same as VMS, if you guys remember. So BMW is crazy fast on the straight, and I'll be a bit slow on the straight, but I will have the downforce advantage. Yep. Genesis got a little bit of extra power bob-wise, and I think BMW got reduced the power output in that second stage. There is now two-stage bob, so like above 200 kph or 250 there is different power, but the BMW is still absolutely flying on the straights. But I do have the downforce, as you see. So as long as I stay in the toe, I'm fine. With the Ferrari that I drove in VMS, the curbs were much simpler. Glorious Hyundai power indeed. Come on, downforce. Or tens, okay. A bit of draft. Yeah, teammates. Difference between race esports and Indo setups, it's complicated. But I can explain. So it's meant, so the philosophy of these setups, like quali esports is of course like the max pace setup. Race esports would be the quali esports equivalent, just that it's drivable in the long run, so it kind of prevents you from having too big of snaps if the balance is borderline. And then Endo is, it's kind of just the setup engineer interpretation, but you know, full push race setup, esport setup can still be on the limit, and then you kind of assume that in the long run you will in endurance do some lift and coasting, corner speeds will be lower, so in general the suspension can be maybe a bit softer. And maybe just more stable overall.
Just for your information, P1 is fuel saving.
Okay, okay. I guess extra lap per 13. Actually not, I guess not, but maybe just a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has 1% more. Tire temps 90. How many cut points we have? 5, 6, okay. That's quite a lot. Green.
E1 is saving 7/10 of V every lap for approximates.
Copy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Endo or race, like whatever feels better for you. Endo is maybe slightly more understeery. And slightly more stable. So in-game time 17:27. Sunset is at 22:00, so but this slipstreaming is nice. Ricardo, when did I say emo? Honestly, I don't know what I said. There is just so much been going on in the past half an hour with the game and crashing and everything. I might have said many things. Indo is consistent. Yeah, that's the most important. And then the safe setups, I mean, safe setups should be even more consistent, but safe setups are meant to really help you not have any snap anywhere. But of course, could be 3/10 of pace 4. A bit more at Le Mans even. At least when esports drivers are driving it. Ah, okay. I see, Ricardo, I see. I'm allowed to spell that out aloud. $26.0. Well, pace is as expected. I cannot do this corner. Well, it's definitely useful that you have a good setup and good stability for Tertre Rouge. You can just send it and be in the draft. Although 5/10 draft is not that crazy. Well, at least the frame rate is just slightly below what I have it fixed. So above 130 all the time. Because at weekly Le Mans 2.4 some time ago I was 1 second off pace, I just couldn't drive, but this is fine now. Hello Theo. I almost missed the start as well. I wanted to launch the stream and then everything just crashed. I tried to launch the game, it threw me out of the server and stuff. But a quick update. It was wet quali. I put it before. I could have improved, but in my last quali lap I hit a bollard or like something in turn 1 that just launched me into the air. It was bizarre. Then I went P4 to P2 on the start, and now the BMW overtook me, and now I'm trying to hang on to the slipstream. And I'm trying not to burn the left side tires. That's a cut. Half a point, okay. I watched the real life on board too much. The BMW quali just completely ignored the track limits there. Finally an apex. Oh, that went yellow. Luckily there is 6 points. At turn 2, watching real life, they have just so much more mechanical grip. Bieler went a bit wide. I don't know if he can make extra lap on this fuel target. 13 laps is quite a stretch. But I'm just super happy that I'm not dropping off. And that Menhorst is dropping off himself. Hyundai is great. Just this top speed issue is a bit annoying. It surely lacks 30 kph to BMW and Valkyrie. But that's fine. In real life the differences are much greater. Probably. But in LMU we've been used to having just the same top speed in any car. Just a bit different acceleration and a bit different drag levels. Yeah, well, they are heavy. I don't know, like, I think 1112 is the... Oops, I almost missed it. Is the minimum weight. But maybe LMU already includes the driver, you know? Like 80 kilos for driver and seat and stuff like that. And that just applies BOP over top of it, including fuel then as well. Okay, everything feels good now. I just need to stop cutting and save a bit of fuel. This corner here feels absolutely the same as IRL. It's incredible. But then the chicanes are completely different. Then I see.
In theory, P1 could do 8 laps from now, but it will not be easy.
Well, he has 2% more. I think it's gonna be difficult for him. I cannot, I don't think so.
So
like,
he's saving... Yeah, go on, please.
No, I'm just wondering, like, I mean, maybe he can do it. Like, now we'll be in this slipstream train. Maybe we can actually save as well.
Yeah. P1 is saving 3/10 more fuel than you.
Okay.
Every lap.
Denis, there you go. Denis, what have you done to FFB? It feels same but different. Like, the biggest difference that I feel in FFB is through Tertre Rouge. Like, when I turn in, there is less resistance than there was before. And on cold tires, when I drive in the middle of straight, if I put wheel a bit to the left, it's gonna pull me left all the time, and then when I go through that big notch in neutral steering, it's gonna pull to the right. But okay, that's cold tires. And curbs are more rattly than before. Not sure. I spent 4 days on race room. I was sweating the Alfa Romeo DTM 95 for VCO IRL at Old Hockenheim. That was great racing. Maybe that thing killed my feeling. Yellow flag. An LMP2. I keep cutting it. He squeezed me a bit. What is the traffic? Oh dear. Okay. Could be worse. Frame rate still 138, 137, 126, 111. Ah, yeah, 97. Ay, ay, ay. Play the actors. Nice roadblock. That's the best situation, like the frame drop into Indianapolis and then the GT3 roadblock into the Indy King. And another roadblock. I got destroyed. 2 seconds. Happens. Every time. But still. Yeah, the stream image, corrosive, like I had to put everything on minimum. I exited like 1 minute before quali, I closed the game. Just put everything in lowest possible. Because it was just having no frame rate. Rush traffic. That's not been good. Gibo is in P1. Look at that. Traffic DLC, I still have not bought it. Okay, Gibo will hold them up a bit now, maybe. Not much. Yeah, I wonder if Biller can do the extra lap. I don't think he can do it. 3%. Well, you do need 42. Let's see.
Well, in my calculation, it's possible. It's like 6.08 when it goes like this. Just for
Okay.
information.
Okay, copy, copy. Frame rate without traffic. 131. Okay. So what should we cook strategy-wise today? Lap times 3:26.3. I did have some traffic still. Yeah, let's see the pace now. Well, traffic gave back. That's nice. I really hoped I could do some 24s. Could be possible. But it's still a bit choppy, like it's not, it doesn't feel smooth. Not a 24, but 25.3, I can only be happy with it. So pace is fine. I cannot hit that apex. And back into slipstream. Jean, I was thinking tomorrow morning is gonna be a nice one as well. Looking into that as well, but not sure. I thought wait, why is that LMP... Ah, it's the WEC LMP2, they are so quick on the straight. I thought I could do now 2 in a row. But probably not worth it. Like, I'm quite drained after yesterday's race room VCO event. Thought I'm gonna outbrake myself, but then I still stopped too early. Yeah, so yeah, WEC ones have the blockade, but they have less aero, so they have very low drag. Yeah, Biller can do extra lap for sure. Ah, the lights turning on made my frame rate worse. Hey, Claw. Yeah, about WEC LMP2, I think it's just marginally less powerful, but the drag difference is important on these long straights. Oh, what am I doing? Still yellow. Why is it yellow? I just lost time. Maybe I didn't lose time. Just
Well, I
outside of
calculated
2.
again and it says 3.01 lap. So it's not sure
Okay.
that Biela can do extra laps.
I think he will try.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe long lift for him on the in lap.
Mm-hmm. Any changes in the pit stop, I can do it for you.
I'm thinking. Are we catching the GT3s now, or is the P19 like just fallen off GT3?
Falling off by 30 seconds.
Okay, okay. $50 horsepower. Yeah. Yeah, it's just super fast at the end of the straight here. They're battling. Or Biller has let him through, I guess. Interesting.
Yeah, going extra left for sure, I think.
Oh, my frame rate. Wonder what it is. Why is the game after 2 years suddenly so choppy? Well, then be yellow if you want. Okay. I will cut less. I think I'll adjust my strategy. I'm still thinking of something.
Okay.
Box. Oopsie. Still half a point. Let's see what happens. But my frame rate in the garage is 105, 114, but it feels like I'm just 30 FPS. It's same as last time. I really thought that decreasing everything to lowest would be better, but it's not. Right. Let's see. Well, Biller, he had clean air. Nobody was attacking him. It was hot, so it kind of made sense.
No traffic?
Alright. Nice. .16 air temp. Oh, track is low grip actually, I didn't even notice. Oh, it's pulling massively to the right. Brake early. Well, Kirtan must have changed one side as well. Hi Topo. Yeah, I hope now that when there is no two big hypercars ahead of me I can get more frame rate, but still not there. Let's see where Biller emerges. He can cover my strategy now. Porsche. Alright. Okay, it's gripping up nicely now. Yellow. Ah, Menhorst went soft. That's interesting.
I think Curtin changed left 2 as the replay.
Okay. So it's now my time to use the pace. Aston or Genesis? Thinking quali it's tied, but then Aston has to fuel up a lot more. So it's always gonna be slower when the race starts. And also Aston is better on tire temps, so usually it's a Bob question, right? In different conditions it's differently. Like in the very hot first stint here today, probably the Valkyrie would be really good. But then in the night now, Genesis is nice with producing the tire temps. What is that about? Well, hello there. What is happening?
It was close.
Okay. Oof. This traffic is actually quite nice. Like I only had one batch of it in the first stint. And probably I only have this batch now in this stint. Hi Arda. Memory leak. I honestly don't know. I just reinstalled the game some days ago, like fully. I wiped everything, just set up everything from scratch, even the controller presets. I just like out of safety precaution, in case there is something broken. I think this has been my first game reinstall since the early access came out. But yeah, nothing is better, it's just horribly laggy. I guess the 60 FPS camera is kind of filtering the stuttery mess. Like, it's just about drivable. But I couldn't really correct some quick snaps. Probably. I don't want to think about it. Like, start finish straight and here towards Indy curve, Indy King. It feels horrendous, like a slideshow. But it's still 110 FPS. So that usually means it's not like it's probably a VRAM issue. It doesn't feel like CPU. Usually if CPU is getting overloaded, you get latency issues and everything like that, like game kind of starts slowing down. It could be the case still, I don't even know. Patrick, hello, thank you for the sub. Yeah, so I uninstalled the game through Steam and then I just moved everything from installed folder. Wow, what's that LMP2 doing? I moved it to like a temporary folder on the desktop.
Went to gravel in the Porsche curve.
Sorry?
Beeler went to gravel in the Porsche curve.
Oh, okay, copy. Was it like a snap into the first Porsche? Well, that's important for the race. Yeah, let me answer further on the straight. Oh, the Genesis is so nice on this setup. I made a good job.
No, I think it's massive understeer now. While overtaking
okay.
the GT3.
Wow,
Yep.
alright.
And outside the first Porsche curve.
Yeah. Yeah, the road kind of kinks, it's off camber on the left side, so it's very understeery.
Yeah.
Are we getting more LMU streams in the future? I hope so. Like, I just... it's kind of a prolonged organizational issue as I went from Rafa Racing Club to Genesis esports team. But ideally I would have like one long forum video coming per month or so, or per 2 weeks. And of course the shorts. And 2 streams per week. That's kind of my goal. But yeah, I mean, just the issue is finding an editor. So I'm still kind of looking for somebody that would edit stuff and that would know what I need, or like what to do basically. Because like, I mean, I know how to edit very low quality but still watchable videos, but I want something that's not just low quality, and like I need 4 hours to make a low quality reel. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Audio lag, downshift later. Okay, I mean that concurrent or like audio number of audio effects. If you decrease that to like 64, maybe that can fix it, because that's loading CPU a lot. That was a lot of rotation, but the setup saved me. Thank you. Who is going at Le Mans in real life? I could have gone, but I have a bit of a situation, so I was not able to go. But I was invited with GMR. Well, Colin went. Colin Spork is there. Two, 5, 6. Yeah, decrease that. Let's see if that helps. But like I have, as I said, 9800X 3D, so like the most NASA spec CPU that you can have for gaming. And it still sometimes feels like it's maybe CPU limited, or like I see separate cores maxing out, and I'm half reluctant to believe that I'm CPU limited. If I'm CPU limited here, then nobody has any chance of running this game smoothly. But maybe all I need is just a complete Windows reinstall. Or just a new GPU.
Last information, dealer is saving fuel again, and I think I'll go to sleep.
Okay, okay. Well, thank you for the information. Thank you for staying here. I'll try to bring this home in P1 and have a very good sleep.
Thank you. Good luck with the rest of the race, and
Thank you.
hopefully P1.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks, bye bye. Okay. I still have housing call sprints, Alex. Ah, hello, Alex. It's you. Long time no see. Yeah, I've heard about Atlas OS as well, which is just like supposedly Windows without anything, just the absolute necessary stuff. I do use currently, oh, what's it called? There is some like I cannot remember. There is like a guy, a tech guy who has like a program quite well known that you load, and then that program just like sets stuff off, or like just puts updates to just the necessary ones, or just turns them completely off, and all the garbage can be turned off through that. What is that program called? I forgot. Daniele, thank you. Didn't have time to flash him back. Chris Titus, that was it, that was it. I loaded that. Small break from hardcore sim racing. Sounds good. Fabio, I see. Well, I watched the previous one of him on Twitch, at least the start, and he had a spin, so I can understand he wanted to do another one. I mean, it's Le Mans, it's fine. It's mostly straights. 3 in a row, it's surely doable, but takes its toll. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do one. I thought maybe I would do 2 in a row now, but again I did VCO IRL, the esports thingy, with Race Room yesterday, and that was just full day of pushing the DTM Alpha around all Hockenheim. So I can feel stuff in my hands and arms and back. So I think this one 2.4 special will be enough, especially as I do it solo. Yeah, Rokyong was here with me in the chat, in the voice chat, but it's midnight for him in Korea, so like we thought maybe we could do it half-half, but then we just said, well, let me do it solo today. Ayrton is quick. I'm not really gaining too much time. How do I set sprints up? It's nothing special, to be honest. Everything is on linear, and the dead zones are enough that I don't by mistake lean on the brake, and that throttle for sure goes to max. And the max brake force, I think I have it at 40 kilograms. But that's kind of personal preference. A Genesis, it's not the most straightforward car to set up, but it's quite nice. Well, that Sector 1 did not prove my words. It was quite sideways. But I think it's the car that it's maybe one of the most balanced ones in the way that it's not understeering too much and it's not oversteering too much. And that it's relatively easy to catch. Or at least it's possible to catch it, because some other cars you just cannot catch. And of course it lacks top speed, still, after patch. But I appreciate the balance. It was actually way too quick at some tracks. But yeah, it lacks 3 kph at Le Mans, so of course it's a bit off pace. I hear some weird sounds from outside. Ah, it's the lawn mower. Local Bosnians in Slovenia waiting for the game. Well, I'm not really following too much of what local Bosnians do. And I don't really follow too much of other games than racing, so Yeah, the LMP2s are relatively fast still. I think he intended to let me through, but I was still kind of alongside. I need to be careful with traffic here. I don't want to go into that big batch of GT3s. Although they will be... When will they be boxing actually? Thank you, David. Official GMR. Well, I don't know if it's actually... It's official GMR esports. It's not official GMR. Wait, so I did... Sorry, one moment. Strategy. I did 12 and I've done 7 now. We'll finish 8, so 20. I need to do 21 more. So 10 and 11. Okay. Medium, no, medium, no. 80. I don't know. Right, so the idea is... And yeah, I needed one change on the left, one change on the right. So now it was time in the middle of the race to change the right side, but it's gonna be so difficult to bring them up to temp. But I want to have them till the end, so softs would not work. Yeah, let's see how that works. Hello, Anton. If you do solo... Wait, if you do solo, I think the team rating is not increasing, but your SR and DR are increasing. I've never done it. This is actually my first team event solo, so let's see. Right, left side hot, right side cold. that the balance is always slightly sketchy when you have one side cold. When the cold side is loaded, it understeers, but when the hot side is loaded, it oversteers. And now I need to brake at 300 almost. Let's see how that strat works. Oh, I have Payne behind me. Another Frenchman. He had the drive-through at the start. I don't want to say it, but it will be painful if he overtakes me. Sorry. Anyway. You raced against Payne. Yeah, well, I've raced him a couple of times. I mean, you know, I've had my fair share of fun moments with my French colleagues in sim racing. He has lighter car and not cold tire, but I guess I have fresher tire now, so the traction already helps me. Still understeering. Come on, tires. Give me gap. Four tenths. He's gonna get me. Genesis with P1 rear wing. Tricky. Very tricky. I mean, there is a way, but then it's gonna be mechanically understeery. But still snapping in high speed. I think generally in LMU the wing brings you quite a lot of downforce, but does not introduce so much drag. So it then makes sense, just pace-wise, to just use some rear wing anyway. I think I just about got away with it. Now the tires are fresh and up to temp. Five, 6 tenths. Yeah, I'm fine. Just about. Oof. It's just time times 2. Sorry, time times 10. 10 times time scale. Otherwise it's normal fuel, normal tire. Detached ARB, detached ARB in LMU is a tricky one, usually doesn't work. Ah, thank you, Litre, thank you, thank you. There should be some fun years ahead of us. Oof! I basically felt his mirror and door handle. It was in reach of my right hand. Luckily no contact. Speedy sunset, speedy sunrise time. It won't rain, no rain this time. It was raining only in quali. And then the real road just fully resets for the race. It doesn't transfer for some reason. Just realized something. When I restarted, or like reinstalled the game, I forgot one crucial setting for the frame rate. Oh, I am such a noob. In settings JSON, there is a mirror back clip or something like that. It sets how many meters can you see in your mirrors behind you. Usually it's best to set it to like 100 or 200. I have it infinite. think it's called rear view back clip. Or rear view underscore back clip. Something like that. It should be quite a big one. Well, not 50% improvement, but should be noticeable frame rate increase if you have it on infinite like I have now. I thought I fixed it, but I guess when I reinstalled the game I forgot about it. I put the plugins back in. That and maximum number of headlights is good to decrease it. And the garage LOD to put to 0.01 in those three. And that's our fellow Daniele. Well, track temp is still low, but those who change tire... Well, will Builder change tire? He surely has to change the right side as well. Like once the tire, or like once the air temps increase, it's then easier on your outlap, because the tire temp is basically what the air temp is. So they're all fueling up to max, maybe. Ah, that was a bad chicane. Ayrton P2. With more fuel, that's not best. Potentially he changed the tire, so I might be able to catch him. Or I should catch him. .4. .2. How many minutes in full tank? It's basically 12 laps. How many minutes is that? I have no idea. But 12 full laps. So I think I have 11 laps to go after this stint. A video on Twix, yeah, maybe. Although, if you go to online schedule and there are these special events, there is always like a link about how to prepare your PC, and there is some tweaks mentioned, like in LMU Discord and on their website. 2.3. I need to overtake Kirtan, and then I need to pull what, 15% divided by 2.5% per second refuel. I need to pull like 7-second gap. He's been just consistently a second per lap quicker during the night. But his tires are still cold. Not best. Oh, I cannot turn. He will be unhappy with this. He touched my rear left and I was just stuck. So sorry about that, my dear French. It was not intentional. Biller. Change the tire now, probably. Okay. P1 for now. And now I need 24 fives. I did 12 at the start, yeah. No, I went off sync. Kind of just to have some clean air and to try something else. But also, like, they will now have fresh right side for only one stint, and I had it for kind of half of a race. So in that way, it was better for me. Is Biller doing 14 laps stint till the end here? Wait. It's 41 laps for the race. Should be 41. So 13... Nah, no way. He has to stop. Once again. Yeah, the win looks tricky for now. I'm lacking 5 seconds. Around 5 seconds. I think it was just previous stint. I had less fuel, but I just could not make the lap times for some reason. Maybe it was the frame rate? But I constantly saw Kirtan's lap times being 25s while I was doing 26s. But I had traffic as well. Well, he had traffic as well too, so hard to say. Oh dear. What is that? A car with... Ah, it's LOD. My GPU is so bad I don't even get to see the bumper. 25.4. Yeah, I can do 24s without traffic. Purple. That was good traffic. A bit more of that. Oh, Eros Masciuli. Masciuli, I don't know how to pronounce, but that is a name from old ages. Raced with him in Formula Sim Racing 15 years ago. Yeah, I mean, in the night, look, if you are having these stutters, like frame rate dropping, then you are 100% losing a little bit of time for no reason. Not sure if it's physics related or just game engine related or actually lack of feeling due to increased latency. But I think tire temps were not too low, like it was still in the 70s. Oh, Kirtan! Kirtan. What did he do? Well, here's our chance. Here's our chance. Guess Kirtan forgot to load the Go setup. Same CPU as mine, and you have stuttering. Yeah, I don't know. Like now I remember that I forgot to decrease that settings JSON stuff for the drawing distance in the mirror. So maybe that can be blamed. But I'm just reluctant to blame the CPU. Like, why would it be a CPU issue? Like, this CPU should easily run much higher details on triple screens 4K. Like, that's what the CPU should be able to do. So I just cannot accept that I have a CPU issue. But yeah, who knows? GT3 issues. Ah, so maybe GT3 with understeer or a snap? Copy. I haven't yet had a chance to complain about differences between Le Mans in real life and Le Mans in game. But maybe we get the chance in the last stint. Yeah, Bieler will still gain over 20 seconds on me at pit stop. One for the leaderboard. 24-8. Would be nice if he didn't just diagonal across. Yeah, hypercars in real life, that's one complaint that we had in the past. It just seems like in real life hypercars go quicker. We had a good discussion in my Discord, link in the description, but it was about slipstream and top speeds and wind simulation and so on. And if you have no slipstream, like the speed traps in real life without any slipstream, are actually quite similar to LMU, but it's still higher. And then not just top speeds, like some cars in hypercar here, in hypercar class in LMU have actually 7th gear so short that you could not even go 338 or 339, but IRL they can do 340 plus for sure. But I think at Le Mans it's not that much of a difference. Maybe at Imola it's bigger difference. Or maybe that was wind as well, but I remember like 10 or 15 kph differences. But not fully sure. LMU devs have all the data from speed traps. No, the Genesis is feeling good. Like on this setup that I've done, I just loaded the Go 1.3.3 setup and it's really nice. Slightly on the safe side, but I needed that today. Yeah, I just wish we had like 15 more horsepower, maybe 10. Right, box. Fuel is fine, tires are fine. Let's see. But it will be 11 more laps after this. It has a lot of downforce, yeah. Lester, thank you for the sub. Yeah, in high speed it's... I think Ferrari is still better than Toyota. But this is kind of more safe, more solid. Feels quite decent in high speed corners. But it still lacks 2 to 3 kph to other hypercars. Yeah, Alpine is actually quite nice around here. Long time no BMW. So, Yerne, hello, nice name. So what is not the IRL? Well, Genesis... Oh, what's that? Burning engine? I've not had chance to cry about what's not correct, but maybe I have this stint. Wait, I'm P4? Let me just think on the straight. Oh, what is that about? I'll take the cut. So, Stubenrauch. Kirten. Where is Biller? Stubenrauch took away the car from Menhorst. Oh, heavy car. Don't beam it now, come on. Vanwall, oof. Vanwall, very nice. I mean, top speed wise, Genesis is halfway there to Vanwall. Biller is car 27. Eh? I don't know, but he's gone. There is no Biller. Okay. Feels like the weekly 2.4 from last time that I raced. When there were two Ferraris just absolutely flying away, and then they both died. With a Ferrari moment in Porsche curves, just had the biggest snap and crashed. Well, it's gonna be close with Kirtan still. Unlucky. When I entered pit box, Biller name went to DNF. Biller killed by GT3. So both Biller and Kirtan had GT3 issue. Interesting. Well, these GT3s now might as well be deboning me the way that I'm losing time. I didn't even see that Sector 1 car. Maybe LOD problem. Now barrier behind me. Oh dear. Yeah, I lost a lot here. So Kirtan boxed. And I will be through. Where is he? I have quite a gap. Okay. Yeah, we will check the replay after. But yeah, if you put the radiators too high, close them too much, you will overheat the engine and it will explode. In R Factor 2 times it used to be more about over-revving, but then they introduced the shift protection and now you physically cannot kill it. Unless you hit some strange glitchy shift, like go to neutral and then... I don't know. That was quite deep. But yeah, okay, I can maybe... well, I cannot complain now about the track because I have barrier on my rear. Ah, bump drive, let's go, thank you. Top speed, there you go. Very nice. But yeah, so they did a Le Mans update to make it more like it's this year. And then I see the onboards and it's just completely different in many places. Like the chicanes, the white lines of the chicanes are fully different. This curb here is different, like apex curb of this corner, like here. Here it's flat. In real life it's very high. Here the gravel should go to the curb Yeah, actually, like in real life they have it on the right. Yeah, I have it on the left. But it works really well like that. This curb on the apex of the king, in real life they cannot use it. This one is remarkably similar. Oh yeah. DC disconnected kind of. This curb is very different on the apex, and that wall is next to the curb, no green stuff. There is a like box with flag there. And they cannot use this extra tarmac on the outside in real life. But this track camber here that's braking left to right from the middle of the road is very realistic. I think they use this curb on the apex a bit easier IRL. This one is the same. These ones are much higher in real life, they cannot straight line it like that. And then this pit exit separation curb is flat in real life. This is spot on. And this is spot on as well. And this is spot on as well. Like some, like on the onboards from real life, some corners are just copy-paste from LMU. And some other corners are completely different. I wish we had the track limits of real life. Would cut so much more. I think this chicane is remarkably similar. They do exactly the same thing. Third gear, not use the curb, and then you have this weird jump. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, they don't need to scan it really. Like they just needed to just reposition the white lines or the curves. It's one ultra-wide monitor. I could not run triples. No space, and GPU wouldn't do the job. Would need the 5090 RTX. Ui. Barrier will not be happy. But the slipstream efficiency is nice. Power weak with cuts. 4 out of 6. Okay. Medium grip still. Tire temps are slowly ramping up. Well, he's just... oh, going for it, okay. I will not defend. He's lighter. It's always like that. Always when you let somebody through, or like when you don't defend and like accept the situation, they will do a mistake. And if you are in the lead, then you will be doing the mistakes. It's so funny. So 15 seconds to Kirtan. So let's just stay safe. Don't mess it up and it should be fine. Been a bit gifted again, but well, that's racing. Slipstream simulator. I mean, if you want a slipstream simulator, go to race room or watch VCO's stream from yesterday. VCO IRL around Old Hockenheim with the Alfa Romeo squares from 1995. Top speed was like 260, but in slipstream it was 280 or something. Just completely insane. Yeah, well, sad win. You know, there is no sad win. Unless there are things outside of the track that are sad, that are sadder than the win, but... You know, it's a win. Everything that happened on track is part of it, so... We had some really good racing, good strategy going on, or varied strategy, if not good. And then let's see in the replay if we can blame the GT3s for killing Kirtan and Biller, or if we can blame Kirtan and Biller for lack of GT3 safety. Chair is bad, yeah. Yeah, I have a rocking chair. I'm aware. I have my bucket seat stored, and I'll clean it thoroughly, or like I will deep clean it one day during the summer so it dries quickly in the sun. I changed it for this one because I had this one stored in the cellar. And it's very bad quality. It's complete cheap shit. It has 4 bolts. One of them has misplaced thread, so I cannot really thread it in fully. So I'm basically on 3 bolts, and the other one is kind of mere suggestion. It's like threaded in, but still missing like 1 centimeter, so it doesn't really hold it. It has 1 centimeter play. But I had to try it because with the bucket seat I start to feel a weird back pain. And with this one the back pain was instantly not gone but relocated to a different vertebra, I guess. So I need to fix my sitting situation. Not sure how yet. But I need something comfortable, but also maybe I just need to change my geometry of the sim rig. I had it leaning back quite a bit, and I cannot lean it more forward. I would need to lean the pedals like away from me, not towards me, and it's just tricky situation, hard to explain. I would need to just tilt the whole sim rig like 20 degrees forward, in a way. I mean, then you read around that when you get older you get back pain anyway, but I'm reluctant to accept that. Must be fixable to at least some extent. I will watch a little bit of Le Mans 24. I never really watched all of it. We never had it on TV, like we never had any racing on TV apart from Formula 1 in Slovenia. And even F1 got removed at some point, so was unlucky. So I never got like that childhood memory, or kind of, I don't know. I never got used to other kind of racing as a child, or to watch it, so I'm not that enthusiastic about it. But it will be fun, especially now that I am with GMR. Will be cheering for the well-bopped grid. Yeah, let's see about reliability. I don't see a problem. Like they did reliability runs before. think they made a 24-hour simulation at Portimao. And then the engines are not really like stressed because it's all limited by the rulebook. The engine could go a lot faster or higher RPM or a more power output, but the rule limited, so... But I mean, everything can fail, of course. Let's see how it goes. When the new spot becomes familiar... Yeah. Well, I mean, this seat is nice because it has adjustable position, like it's on the rails, so I can put it forward or backward, and then I can rotate the angle of the back, like in VAG cars, so like Volkswagens and Škodas and stuff, with that like double rotary. So it's kind of very precise, but then again, the whole seat is so imprecise with how it moves that it does the job for now. I'm pretty sure if I fully load it like at the top, it's gonna break. But yeah, when I brake, when I press the brake pedal, it's loading the lower side, so it's not enough of force to break it in half. But we will see. Maybe during some race I suddenly disappear out of the camera. Yeah, Carosi, indeed. Indeed. But yeah, about the bop, it's a funny one. Like, I can understand from F1 viewership or like F1 fans that are trying to start enjoying also endurance racing. It's just unacceptable. It's just so weird. Like, you can make a really good car, everything can be great, but then some politics or some random calculation will just put 30 kilos on your car and you will just be nowhere. For no reason. It doesn't seem to be like a clear logical algorithm that that creates bop, but it looks to be just like human decisions made based on some data. But I don't know, maybe they have some programs that are calculating stuff from best sectors or whatever. But it still feels weird. But as a sim racer that has raced over a decade in bop series, in the end it got its own charm, you know. If the car is bad, then you're just less stressed, you just send it harder and kind of enjoy it more in a way, and then when you're eventually P73, you just say, well, I tried my best. It's what it is. And then when you have the better car, you're like, yeah, okay, well. It's bop. Oop. Brake, please. So I learned to look at bop in kind of positive way. Where is the Ford going? Hypercar, weird, GT3, amazing. Yeah. Well, in a way, the hypercars are, of course, more difficult with the hybrid systems. I really wonder how much of everything is just team playing games, or like how many teams are playing games and how many teams are not playing games with Bob. It's part of everything, like it's part of the championship. Play the Bob game. Maybe to never show the real strength of the setup, always kind of be half a second off or 1 second off and just slowly but surely through the season increase the pace of the car click by click. I don't know what they are doing. But you can surely make the car 2 seconds off pace, but much more drivable, much nicer to race, and then just say, well, that's the pace. Oh yeah, the Aston GT3 was quite quick. Was that a tire or something? Excuse me. I hope the mic got muted. Peugeot. Peugeot is always unfairly bopped. Especially when I drive it in LMU. Yeah, I've heard that story about stuff from real life. What's going on here? Like, it feels like I am just having suddenly more engine braking. My tires are getting hotter, maybe it's that. But yeah, when you see Valkyrie is smashing Ferrari and Toyota lap times, you just know that there is no way, like the Valkyrie is nowhere close to where Ferrari should be. Or would be, without Bob. So every time Valkyrie has significant pace advantage, you know they messed up the Bob. "11 seconds to P2. Misjudged that one. Yeah, let's see after 24 hours how the Bob looks like. Genesis spent more resources on all parts of its program, I suppose. On the public relations, on the FIA relations, on ACO relations, they spent more money than Aston Martin, maybe. I don't know how it works, really. I really hope there is no corruption. And I gladly assume it's all correct and fair. Yeah, and then again LMH versus LMDH on the Cadillac rocket ship that always disintegrates halfway through the race for one reason or another. That acceleration zone is so bumpy IRL. Here you kind of can still squeeze DC override and it kind of wheel spins a little bit but not anything crazy. But in real life it's just crazy bouncing and everything. Oh, and the Peugeot, like going up and down through this kink here, it's crazy how much it goes up and down, and it's crazy that it never loses the grip, it just survives it eats it up. In LMU, if you were crashing into packers or into the ground like that, oof, you would have no chance of survival. Okay, dear traffic. Okay, they are all pitted. 6 more LMP2s ahead. 5. Just let me have some gap, because I was quite unlucky. 9 seconds, 3 laps. Yeah, the Valkyrie has like, what, 20 kilograms, well, 20 liters more fuel than some other cars in the tank, so that's almost 10 kilograms. Those LMP2s, so quick. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. I really wonder how much resources has Aston Martin spent on the whole project. Probably much less than many other teams. And then in a way, if that's true, that's in a way a good incentive for decreasing costs, right? If FAA or ACO or whoever does the BOP just says, well, you made a much cheaper car, a much worse car, but you get good BOP, then other teams will say, well, why spend extra millions? I don't know, I never read about stuff like that, but it's probably part of the story. basically a private entry, but it's a really cool entry. Really nice to have them. It's just the V12, right? If they had a V8, it wouldn't work. But because of the V12, it works. I hope somebody brings a V10. Well, it's a very good marketing project. No, honestly, I'm not fan of V8s. Like, it just everything is a V8 and it just doesn't sound too great. I mean, it can sound, of course, in real life. When you listen to the cars, everything sounds great. Maybe maybe that's a game dev issue. That the V8s always kind of sound boring and flat and so on. And not always. Those Trans Am cars that we race, that one has a V8 and that one sounds good. Did I DNF in VCO hit? No, actually that was the funniest glitch I ever had. The weirdest race that I ever had yesterday. So I was two cars on the grid. Two cars within each other. When I was on the grid, there was literally a car glitching inside my car. And it was fully following my inputs, but like not really fully. It was doing kind of its own thing to an extent. Kind of trying to follow my physics, but kind of being delayed, so it was super distracting. But it was giving me slipstream. Like, I had slipstream even though there were no cars around me. And then suddenly that car disappeared. And then I lost the slipstream. But then I became invisible. So I think I was invisible to anybody on the server. But that other car that was glitched inside me, that was kind of following me, that one was visible, and then that one kind of glitched back to the pit lane, so it was saying DNF. But my car, finally I could drive normally without having like a hexagonal low poly steering wheel through half of my screen. Yeah, suddenly then I was invisible and I had less pace, but it didn't really matter. Like, I was P5, teammates were P1, P4. I just tried to not be in the way of anybody. But it was the most bizarre race experience ever. Aston Martin, more clever than Jaguar. Well, seems like. I don't know where is Jaguar at the moment, what they wanted to do. They wanted to just nuke themselves and restart in I don't know what way. Ah, yeah, the practice, of course. I mean, why would you not do it, right? We tried to practice the slipstreams, so straight line the chicane, all the penalties were turned off, so... That VCO IRL, I think, was really good fun. Really good track selection to have the old Hockenheim. It's surely one of my favorite tracks ever, Old Hocke. Such a shame they demolished it. But oh well, I'm a sim racer, I can race it in sim racing games. I just wish we had like a very high quality model of it. Although that race room track model is really decent. And I guess Assetto Corsa surely has a decent model as well. And then it's just a matter of time for it to be ported to a good theme like R Factor 2. My favorite track, I would say, it's kind of difficult to say. I think Suzuka. But let me think. Actually, I enjoy Hot Lapping Monaco. I like Baku as well. I like Spa without the destroyed bus stop chicane, the good old one. And I love Road America, but not with any of the cars in any of the sims that we have currently. Maybe we get IMSA for LMU and then it maybe feels good, but it's just these long corners that just don't work in sim racing because no sim is able to produce front tires that actually feel good through long sweeping corners. But anyway, yeah, this last section here is really well modeled in LMU, and driving through these corners, it feels exactly the same as on boards from real life, including all the understeering moments and all the snappy moments. But that has been a 2.4 hour Le Mans special event, my first solo special. Let's see if it increases the lineup rating or only my rating, I don't even know. But we come across the line, we take the P1 by 5 seconds. The gap shrunk a lot for some reason. Okay. Nah, it was gifted. It was gifted by the GT3 moments that Kirtan and Biller had. Let's check the replay. Let's check the replay. Thank you guys. Thank you for the GGs. Spoiler for actual Le Mans. That would be quite a story, wouldn't it? Huh? Oh, that logo is illegal. That logo is... Wait. How to do it? I wanted to do this. There you go. Okay. Back with Go setups. I'm glad I just basically took the Go setup here. Just took this eSport one. It felt really good, handled really nice. Okay. First race start. Race start was low frame rate, but I survived. There is so much more rubber on the right side. If I brake deep on the left, I always just overshoot it. This was... I knew there was an overlap, but yeah, I didn't want to squeeze too much, but then the overlap was so small that... What was the Ferrari doing? Wait, yeah, that was... This is such a dangerous corner, because you always think you have left so much space, but actually it's never enough space. So if I... Why is my butt not working? Yeah, then... Yeah, this was marginal. So close to a big incident. Wait, where did he disappear? Oh, poor man. Starting P2, then gets swarmed by the BMWs. And they're... the Alpine. And the Alpine got bumped by the Cadillac a bit. That's unlucky. Barrier! What have you done? Look, free red line. That car needs a longer 7th gear. Off he goes. Ow. Okay. Then, next on the menu... What happened to Kirtan? Am I going to even find it? When was it, actually? Ah, that was a good overtake here. But the Ferrari is slightly slow on the straight, but Genesis is worse. Yeah, this moment here, I was about to understeer just a little bit, but I would have missed the apex slightly, but then not too bad, right? You cannot say that I kind of pushed him off, but at this moment we got glued and then I just lost all rotation. It worked for me. I will not complain. And then something happened. There you go. There we go. Oh my. No, it's the worst when the GT3 should just take their own racing line, yeah? That happened to me in the past. But I think I kind of just about avoided a big crash. But yeah, you kind of come there with hypercar, you think, well, I'm taking the outside, you prepare the whole corner for the outside. And then the GT3 just doesn't go anywhere. So you need to have that margin to avoid it, because it's such a dangerous corner. But what on earth, like... 6th gear, lift and coast. You cannot do this in multiclass, like, especially in corner like that. You just... Not sure if they would penalize GT3 in real life for this. You just have to take the racing line, like the hypercar is so far back. If you do this, you're just intentionally crashing the hypercar. But well, Kirtan... You cannot really do anything in this situation, right? If you turn in, you don't have enough grip to clear the Porsche. He just locked himself into this situation. He could not escape it, so... I can keep repeating the phrase, disasters don't just happen, they're a chain of critical events. Yeah, well, luckily no big crash. 2 laps after that, that was Biller, right? Ow. Yeah, he just... It's just so marginal. Hello, Daniele. Where did you finish? This is so unfortunate, but like the smallest of taps create a big off. Yeah, and then the barrier is close. You don't recover from this one. RIP. I'm always super nervous around this corner when I lap GT3s. I always look at the radar and I just try to, like, if I see anything weird, I just try to go extra wide. I never come towards the line before they got cleared. Just before your pit, I'll have a look. I mean, the Aston did kind of understeer a bit. I don't think you can blame the GT3 here. If he went like to the middle of the road or beyond the middle, then I would say GT3 understeered, but it was not really like a crazy off line. It was just like a double apex. Luis, which pit? What lap? You boxed? When did you box actually? Oh! What? And the server goes off. I will restart. Music on and server restart. Let me first check the replay and then I check the results. And if I wanted to do another one, I have missed my chance anyway. I gladly miss another chance of doing another one of these. Although, okay, when this is loading, I want to show just quickly user data, player settings JSON. And then search for rear view back clip. Rear view back clip. It's on 0, so it's loading infinite distance behind, and that kills frame rate. The JSON, oh yeah. Except first two. Alright, so then congrats for the podium, right? Let me scroll once more. Right, so what was this? That's a lapped car. What? How does that happen? Did he lift? I mean, he did kind of a weird line there, like a really weird reactionary block. Although you did basically drive into his rear, so I don't even know what to say. Well, strange one. How do you analyze this? It's you're both flat out, you're jumping over the bumps. He's not moving away like he's supposed to. And then he does this weird move to the left. I don't know. Unlucky. Unlucky. Anything else? Shows me that I'm on the wets. Ah, this was the nice moment with GT3s. I was here. Oh! That's a nice logo. A very nice logo. Who was this? A very nice logo. Yeah, I think I was very destroyed by traffic in the end. But all good. Okay. Right. Results. Do you get a discount if you put that logo? I don't know, to be honest. I don't think they have a special program for just drivers that are not streaming. Like, I have the affiliate contract because well, because I have enough outreach, let's say, that it made sense for them. Right, well, results. Why is not showing the results now? Profile. History. Aha, so now that... Wait, what? This is bugged. Ah, Bill... No, he was the... Why is he P... What is going on there? If I change the... Ah, I'm gone. Where is Irnei? Where have I gone? And why do I have no background? Anyway. There you go, kind of. Yeah, what happened there? I have no idea. Rank breakdown. So the lineup gains the rating, but I don't. Is that so? Yeah, the lineup was bronze before, so lineup gains the rating, but I stay still. That's strange. I thought it's the other way around. Like, if you solo the special event, that then the team doesn't get anything, but you get because you drove. But it's the other way around. Is that how it should be? Because the lineup ratings should not be done in a way... Like, it should reflect the team, not just one driver. So like in this way, one driver can just sweat 3 lineups for some months, and then you have 3 Silver 2 lineups, and then people just join the team and have split 1. I mean, that's one way to get people like Max Verstappen in. He will not spend months trying to increase the lineup of his team, but okay, he has big enough team that it's not a problem for him. Alright. All good. I mean, I'm happy with the lineup rating anyway. Ah, now it's good. Now it's correct. Now Biller is dropped down, but it showed him P2 before. Okay, well, I will say GG's. Thank you for watching. Was a fun one. Let's see when my next stream is. I'm a bit like... There was a lot of driving still. Despite me not streaming, I'm just driving all the time. Either doing the setups or well, Visio IRL, but that one is finished now. So let's see. Till next time. Thank you again. Have a good one. Enjoy Le Mans 24. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.